My sister looked me dead in the eye and said, "Your husband can do it for free. He listens to you." That was her whole plan. She wanted my husband to pause his business, offer his cars, his drivers, his fuel all for free, just so she could impress her rich wedding guests. But she messed with the wrong couple. Her wedding was coming up. I was helping with the prep, decor, planning, nothing major. Then she said something that stopped me cold. "I want to announce free transportation for all my guests." I blinked. "Okay, and how exactly are you pulling that off?" She smiled like it was already done. "Since your husband owns a transport company, it'll be easy for him to handle." I laughed. "All right, he'll be here soon. Maybe you guys can talk it out." But she cut me off. "No, I don't want to pay. Just talk to him. He'll accept. He listens to you." That's when I realized. She wasn't asking. She was expecting. She wanted my husband to shut down his business, give up cars, drivers, fuel unpaid, so she could look like royalty. I asked, "Why are you offering free services that aren't even yours?" She said, "I invited rich friends. I want everything to look top tier, classy. So let me get this straight." She wanted to borrow my husband's company to perform for her guests and didn't plan to ask nicely, let alone pay. That's when I shut it down. "I'm not convincing my husband to pause his business, so you can pretend to be someone you're not." She looked offended. "You're not being supportive." No. Supportive is helping with flowers. Supportive is showing up for planning. Exploitation, that's not support. She pouted. She guilt-tripped. But I didn't budge. My husband showed up. She brought it up again. He smiled and said, "That's not how business works." She didn't like that either. A few days later, she had to hire real transport. Full price. No favors. And that classy image she wanted. Let's just say, it's hard to look elegant when you're bitter no one let you exploit them. I still went to the wedding. Still smiled in the pictures. But this time, I stood my ground. She thought I'd fold because we're sisters. But real support doesn't mean sacrificing someone else's life so you can look rich. It means respecting boundaries. And if you can't do that, you don't deserve the help. If someone's ever tried to take advantage of your kindness, hit that like button. Drop your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because karma doesn't miss weddings either.